Hi guys, we replaced the 7525 tank for the Vulcan welder. Now we got to replace the 9010 for the Miller-Matic. Yeah, that's the mix. 9010 argon, 7510. It's two different tanks. This is just about empty. This one, not completely empty, but just about, and it's time. The second time I've replaced this tank this year. Replacing these is a pain in the ass. They're heavy, cumbersome, it's a long ways to go, that kind of thing, but it's raining, it's a good time to get it. Just get it done, get it over with. That way when I'm ready to create something spectacular, I won't have to stop what I'm doing to go replace the tank. So that's what I'm going to do today. One of the things I'm going to do today. At least we have the heaters turned off for the year in the shops. It's not completely empty, but empty enough to where it could be after one more use. That hurt. That was painful. We're back from town. Another rainy day running around. It's still raining. That's good. April showers bring May flowers, right? And it gives us a chance to get these things done that we need to get done. We stopped at, Menards, and we stopped at the a Camper Pro place. There's a lot of places that sell campers around here for obvious reasons. And I think we're going to make an appointment to have a camera installed in the back of our truck camper so we can see what's going on back there. You know, I got to looking at it. I could probably do it myself, but that thing is really high up, and I mean really high up where I'd need to put the camera. And I don't know. I may do it myself yet, but we're going to have a camera installed there eventually, sooner than later. But anyway, in the greenhouse here, this fan here went kaput. It no longer works, and these aren't that good for very long anyway, several years. It's all clogged up, it looks like, with dust and stuff. You know, the greenhouse creates a lot of dust when you walk around it and everything. So we bought a replacement over the winter time, so I'm gonna see if I can get this thing fixed. Oh, that was a good idea. I just noticed that Candy's using all these rabbit trays to mix her potting soil and plants in. That's a pretty good idea. Let's see what we got here. So it looks like I'm going to have to use parts and pieces from the old fan, so I got to get that down. I think I'm going to have to redo this whole thing anyway. This was done before I knew anything about metal cutting and all that stuff. So I can refabricate this whole system and not have to put an old rag up there and get it further up in there than it is now. That'll be nice. Boy, you can sure see why this thing's all clogged up. Filled with all kind of bugs. Whoo! All right. Figure out how to get this thing off of here. Well, it looks like they're stripped. These bolts are stripped. That's just great. Always something. I knew I was going to have to bring it into the big shop. I knew it. And that's aluminum. It's not steel, so okay. I gotta have to figure out a way to get that off of there somehow. This is what you call one of them "there's always something" moments, where you have this bolt that's supposed to be permanently affixed to this frame here, stripped. And it's not really a bolt, it's just, well, it is a bolt, but it's kind of welded, but it broke loose, and it's aluminum, and it's always something moment. Yep. You know, this is one of those projects, those walk back and forth projects, where your project needs to be done over there, like in the greenhouse, and your shop is like over here. And you have to take measurements and fit, and so it's one of them like you walk back and forth like a dozen times to get everything right. But it's what it is. What else I got to do, right? Huh. We got two of the bolts off. Now this one is not going to come off. This one is just gonna spin around, yep. And I'm gonna have to get a cutting wheel and cut that baby off of there. Sadly. Figures. All right, that's okay. That's what we'll do. This is another one of them, it's always something moments. Yep. Always something. Fixed it. You know what? Maybe all this needed was a really good cleaning. Well, let's plug it in, see what happens. Heck of it. We blew it out. Yeah, it's going a little bit, but it's not like you want it to. Yeah, we get this cleaned up. Get the rest of that bolt out of there. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably clean that up a little bit better. I didn't know that popped right out of there till now. That's just as well. Out with the old. Get this thing wired back up again to the new. Has 3 wires. We're only going to be using 2 of them. The green and yellow wires generally used as a switch. We're not going to have a switch. It's going to stay on 24/7. All right, we got the wire. That one disconnected. Bum, 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 bum. That's the problem. This thing doesn't come with all the parts you need. It's always something. Yep, that's working. It's going to be in a greenhouse, even though it's waterproof. We're going to tape it up anyway, just to be triple secure, triple safe. All right. Time to custom fit it. Here's where the assortment box of Harbor Freight bolts comes in handy. All right, it's running and it's filling, and we've got a better looking operation here than we had before. Should be filling up. Let's check it. Yeah, well, looks like it's filling with air, doesn't it?
Yep, it does.
Yeah, we're good. All right, it's working as it should. Yeah,
It's nice and taut.
that keeps the greenhouse nice and tight. It's flexing up. What a pain in the ass. Definitely worth it. We got her puffing up again. That just adds in a layer of insulation to the greenhouse for the winter time, spring and fall mostly. And unlike years past, that's really quiet, very quiet. So we got it so we don't have to hang a rag over the top anymore because of the sharp steel, because we cut it off. And another successful day. We are here at Menards, and you know, I'm pouring rain out, typical. Anyway, I'm not a gimmicky guy at all, but I always stop to look at them. You know, whenever there's like a gimmicky thing for sale somewhere, I stop and look. This is what I do, especially if it's cheap, because I'm a cheap tool kind of guy. And you know, the camping season's coming up, and we carry our backpacks with us a lot when we go hiking. I thought, what a great thing this would be to carry in your backpack, and it's only $5. It's called a Light Azol 8-in-1, and it's just the doggonest thing. It's got a flashlight, a pretty good flashlight, and on both sides, like, and it has all of these various different size Phillips head, flathead screwdrivers, and other tools that you can just flip out. It even has a flathead and a mini, like, eyeglass repair screwdrivers. You know, you just unscrew this little thing, a little tiny Phillips head screwdriver and flathead screwdriver on the other side. Now, granted, it's probably very cheaply made. However, you know, if you're, you know, in a pinch, you're out hiking, or, you know, you keep it in the glove compartment of your car or your truck, for $5, I thought, you know, that's a wonderful thing to have. I thought, you know, so we got 2 of them, one for each backpack. It's awesome. Holy cow, there's a whole flock of swans or pelicans or something out there. It's a good fishing spot here. Hey, there's the loons. Water levels are really up. There are literally hundreds, right there, probably thousands of water birds. Those look like pelicans. Those little white dots out there, probably can't see them with this GoPro, but yeah, lots of ducks. Yeah, I keep hearing about the drought in Southwest United States. Whenever I hear about it, I'm always grateful to live here. We'll never have a shortage of water here. Well, you know, when it comes to the government, never say never. There'll be a shortage of sand if they regulated the sand. Nice.